we need to have Botania and Thorncraft. If you don't know what those mods are, Botania is a magic mod that is all about flowers, nature, trees, things of that general consensus. Very happy looking, and it uses a lot of space. It's not really wand magic based, it's magic based on more of a spiritualistic mindset, I guess. Then there's Thorncraft. Thorncraft, or Thorncraft, I don't know how you pronounce it, I would say Thorncraft, is more of the stereotypical Harry Potter type magic, where you get a wand, and you can, you know, zap things with the wand, and you suck energy out of little nodes in the sky, and you can collect that energy, and with that energy you can make different items by infusing items with that energy. And we need both of the mods in order to get into Draconic Evolution, which is the endgame of most mod packs. It's definitely the endgame of this. If we're playing expert mode, I have to use these mod packs in order to get to Draconic Evolution. So that's why we're doing it. If you didn't know, or you don't watch all my videos, I guess, figure to fill everyone in while I'm doing this. Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun. This is great. I'm gonna leave the big tree, obviously, this great wood. Now, I can destroy all of this in one swing. That would be amazing, but I'm leaving it. And we'll leave this silver wood here as well. Just for now. Because they're both Thorncraft trees. So this is where we'll have Thorncraft. I'm going to build like I don't want to build a tower. I think people normally play Thorncraft and they're like, okay, well, it's like a stereotypical wizardry thing. So let's make a tower, or let's do something along that. I think the main base is going to be a castle already, and it's a black and white castle, which I really like the idea of, having like lava as an accent, stuff like that. We'll have Botania be a white, a very light, happy-go-lucky area, because that's kind of the vibe of Botania already. I'm thinking we make the Thorncraft part of the island into a hamlet, like a little cute little houses, one house there, another house there, that type of vibe. There's going to be a moment in Thorncraft that we are going to need a lot of pipes and bottles, and we're going to need a lot of pipes being distributed to those bottles. So we have to decide if we want those bottles on the outside and maybe hide the pipes behind grass blocks, or we can lead the pipes into a warehouse, like have a big warehouse somewhere on this island, but still have the rest of the little hamlet houses. I'm thinking, what do I want to do for that? That's an interesting question. Or, I mean, I might not. Fuck. This is such a hard question. Because it is going to be basically the main area. There's going to be a bunch of pipes. There's going to be... which is probably why a lot of people do the tower idea, because you can just go straight up. Maybe I'll have a tower, just a really little one, like a lighthouse made of wood, that will hold all of the bottles, and just the bottles. Nothing else will go in that tower other than bottles. I like the idea of storing all of our magic bottles. I'm talking nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense to anyone who doesn't understand a lick of what I'm talking about. Because what happens in Thorncraft is that we suck energy out of items, or research the energy, or create the energy by putting ingredients into a cauldron. And then we have to save that magic, that energy, into bottles that will be colorful and labeled all nice and beautiful. So I have to build a huge storage area, and that's what I'm talking about. So we'll do like a lighthouse tower for that. That sounds beautiful. And maybe we'll use the ebony wood, but fuck. I'm now in the decorative mindset. So this is all going to be decorative, I think, this next video. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to get into magic, but we're getting in. We have to do a preemptive stage, right? We're playing this game how we want to play it. And I don't know about you guys, but I always wanted to make everything look nice. Now, see, I love the look of the basalt here. The basalt on the original little... Is it... I fucking hate rain so much. Is it dark? Can I get rid of the rain? Can I cheat? Are you guys fine if I... No, I can't cheat. Anyways, I really love the basalt look. The basalt look for the tower with the silverwood planks as the white, 10 out of 10. Absolute amazing idea. Ebony wood, I have a lot of, as you can see. Way too much. So I would love to replace with ebony wood instead. But the ebony wood just doesn't look as good. Like, we have some somewhere. I believe we have, this is ebony wood here. So it all kind of like looking like that. I just put scrambled eggs on the drying rack. We'll just leave those there for now, I guess. I'm not putting anything else on the drying rack because all I eat is scrambled eggs now. We've got so many scrambled eggs. I love this part about this. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the best part about this entire series is that I've ran everything off of scrambled eggs. Uh, the eureka moment when I realized I can just farm fucking chickens and make scrambled eggs for energy was a great one. Oh, this rain's annoying the shit out of me. It's not even that loud, but I just don't like the sound, or it's lagging me ever so slightly, which is pissing me off. The lava is an accent glass. So, anyways, what I was talking about is that I'm gonna have to mine basalt, which, ugh, ugh. So maybe, wow, it took me so long to get to this thought. You can tell this fucking edible just, Jesus Christ. Maybe I just upload this as one long video, and all the troopers out there that like my content will be watching all of it, and they're just like, dude, fantastic stuff. Keep it up. We'll make the Thorncraft area with ebony wood. Now, ebony wood is really black. It's just completely black. The logs are just like oak almost, but they're slightly lighter. We could probably build the houses out of ebony wood. I think that wouldn't look terrible. Like if we made a cute little... Oh, I mean, it would match my house, the original house. Maybe I could make them all sort of look like that. Like have a... That could be cute. Have it all made out of ebony wood. But I want a path. What are we making the path out of? All right, let's start with the path. I'm sure that we've got a crap ton of something that we have to be able to use. If it's dirt, that would be amazing. I can actually fill in some of the Britannia area. All right, we have mostly sort by quantity. Yes. There we go. We got 4.4 thousand netherrack. What? What the heck? On the other hand, I do like the look of black and red. I think we're going to make Thorncraft look like black and red. I like this. I like this idea. Because in my texture pack, netherrack actually looks kind of cool. So I think that's a beautiful idea. And I think how it all starts is at the nether portal. I think having it start right here is going to put it all together. My inventory is just so full now. I should have probably dropped some of the stuff off, but we'll be fine. I don't have a shovel. That's the one thing we haven't built yet. You know what? Fuck this. If I'm gonna do all of this, I might as well make a shovel. Jesus Christ, am I really going to hand dig every single one of it? Ugh. This is literally the one time I should make a shovel. The one time I'll need it. I'll just make it. Let's see, we've got Invar, Solarium, Night Slime, Lead, Platinum, Nickel. Ugh. I could just make a Invar shovel. And to make a shovel, I mean, didn't I have the ham axe? Wasn't that a shovel? I thought I had that matic, or whatever it was called. Oh, this thing. This is what I'm thinking of, the pillow masher. Yeah, the pillow masher. I mean, of course I remember the pillow masher. I mean, it's the pillow masher. There's also an axe. I think it's an axe, hoe, shovel in one. I don't know if it actually mines things faster. I mean, that seems pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah, it's faster. Okay. Alright, cool. We have a shovel the whole time. We just didn't realize it. Alright, let's keep a satchel on us and fill in. Let's start filling in the blanks with random crap. That's actually smart. Just put in the good stuff and keep the bad stuff on me. That way I'll open this and be like, oh, that's right. That's where all my cobalt and my 2 casts aluminum went. Okay, so from this image we have the silver wood log. Now the silver wood log is obviously going to have to stay there. I think we're going to get rid of this moss stone. And then I'm going to fill in... Actually, I don't need to fill in this gap. This is a perfect gap. And what we'll do is create a 2-bit path on the way to the portal that curves down like so. Oh, fuck. My mouth was so dry. Anyways. Alright, and then we head this direction. And then we'll fill all of this in with netherrack. Okay. Instant feel of a little bit of ick. Don't like it too much. How about instead of it looking like this, it looks like... God, I mine netherrack so fast, it's insane. It looks like this. I like that better. I think that's much better. I think we accent everything with netherrack, but build it mostly out of ebony wood planks. And I think this will look really good. I think that we're smart. It's great that I keep giving my opinion like that, right? Because, I mean... Oh, man, I'm so silly. Alright, get rid of sand. We probably need sand anyway, so it's good that we're collecting this. I don't think it mines sand faster than anything else. So, yeah, this pillow masher shovel is only good for dirt, which is kind of odd. But whatever, I guess. Oof. Going up a level is going to be the fun part of designing this. Hey, look, the rain stopped. I think it will actually make it out. Oh, this is a smart way of doing it, yeah. So we focus on the netherrack, and that's what we'll do, is that we focus just purely on the netherrack, and then you go back and build the ebony around it after the fact. That's how you do this to make it look nice. Yeah. Hey, Cluckins, how you doing, bud? Yeah, same, me too. Work's been really riding my ass. Dodgers, yeah, really. Oh, you don't like the Dodgers anymore. That's fair. I mean, have you stopped gambling at least? Okay, well, we all have our vices. Have you won anything? I don't know if I ever told that story. I've never really told anyone this. Well, maybe I have. But I have had a gambling problem at a certain point in my life. It wasn't really a problem. It was just I was gambling, I guess. I don't know why I'm calling it a problem. But I, at one time, won some money off of betting on the Super Bowl, because how America works is, I guess, we can just gamble absolutely anything and it's fine as long as it's not just straight up money. So I I won like I think $60 one year for a Super Bowl. I just like bet which team was gonna win, and I bet like $5, and I won like $60 back, and I was like, whoa, oh my god, what? That's crazy! Like all I did, I think I like bet on both sides as well. So I was like, how does this make any sense? Uh, and so I tried to do it the next year, and I got back into it because I won like some money, but not too much. It was just a little bit, and I was like, I think I could do better than this. And so I just start slamming money in there, betting on just absolutely everything based purely on just random sheer luck and statistics. Not even like good statistics because I don't know shit about these teams because I don't watch the games. It was like basketball at the time, and I don't watch basketball. Fuck watching basketball. I'd rather watch baseball. Just saying. I know that sounds weird to a lot of people, but watching people run back and forth on some wood going skeet 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 is hell to me. Maybe because I had to watch my sister doing it growing up, but had to. Seems harsh. I'm sorry if my sister's watching this. But I don't like basketball, and I was betting on it. I was betting on like every single basketball game, and I think it started because I did that Nugget challenge, which I believe is on like a channel of mine somewhere. It might be on my Lasso channel, where I upload like the full streams of my Lasso videos. I tried to eat one chicken nugget for every uh okay. So I tried to eat one nugget for every point that the Denver Nuggets scored. And the idea was to beat them. So you would eat nuggets and try to beat them by the end of the game, you know? So however many nuggets that was. And since I don't fucking watch basketball, I obviously didn't realize that basketball points, professional basketball can get up to like 114 points, and that's just like a normal game apparently. So the Denver Nuggets won at 114 points, and I I think my mindset was fuck the Denver Nuggets. I'm gonna beat their ass. I'm gonna win this shit. They don't know anything. They don't know what they've signed up for. And then they win, and they won by that much, and I lost. I think I only got to like, I want to say like 30 something. I think I really fucking dropped the ball because at a certain time in my life, I probably could have definitely done something like that. But nowadays, it's much more the spicy nuggets, like my spicy nugget challenge thing. Uh, and so, that same cockiness against the Denver Nuggets just made me think, oh yeah, I'm gonna bet against them in like a game. I think that no, I think I that convinced me that the Denver Nuggets. So that convinced me that the Denver Nuggets were a really good team. They were fantastic. I was like, it's not confirmation bias, it's just luck that they did it, and the Denver Nuggets are now my team. And I am going to bet money on them because that's how I've done all of investing my entire life. Like I invested money on Robinhood before it was big and had commercials and everything. When it was just an app on an app store because they didn't have commercials, I would invest in company stocks by just how I felt about that company and how the vibe I just got, and like how I'm like, you know what, yeah, I think they'll do good. Like it was just a vibe, you know. I just vibe checked it completely. Like I invested in Microsoft, and I believe when I very first invested in it in high school, it was $10 a share. and I believe at the current day and time, it's like 200 to 300. So I definitely was like, whoa, oh my God, only if I had money, because I'd be so fucking rich. Because what I didn't really invest money into them, not that much, because I didn't have much money to start with. That's the thing. Stocks are so fucking stupid. It's one of those things where as soon as I know that you get up to like uh butt fuck money where you can just throw it at a wall however you want, as soon as you get to that level in life, you can just start randomly betting on the stock market based on watching like the news and getting a vibe of how you think society feels about a company and stuff, like just paying attention, uh, investing in things that you just like just because you like them, and you will come out positive network worth. Like it will always come out positively because that's how stocks work, is that they are literally driven by the consumer index, us. It's driven by the people. So if we suddenly had big beef with some corporation that is chopping down trees in the rainforest, suddenly that stock's going to drop because that matters. So I don't know. It's easy to me. It's the easiest way to make money, and it pisses me off that people like talk about it like they're so. Maybe I'm pissing people off by talking about it. Shit. Fuck. Of course. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh man. But just hearing people talk about like that being their full-time job and they kind of brag about it, that's pisses me right off. Literally triggers me instantly. I have such a trigger for people who like brag about having a certain job, and you're like, I know exactly how hard that job is, and it's not hard at all, and please shut the fuck up. My girlfriend was talking about how she went to dinner with some friends, and one of the people was a chef, and he just continually talked about being, well, he didn't continually talk about it, but he kind of kept bringing it up in a way like, I'm a chef, and he was like talking to the waiter and some chefs, and he's like, oh yeah, I know uh, better than I probably know more than the chefs here, and you're very much like, whoa, dude, for real? Like the absolute arrogance. I just arrogance is such a like red flag to me nowadays. Like ever since I learned that word, I swear to God, it's just been an instant trigger. As soon as you see someone just like for no reason suddenly act like that, you're just like, who are you trying to impress? What is the point of saying that? Like, are you just trying to be cocky? Do you want to be praised? Like, are you just showing off? I mean, also it's cooking, no offense, but like it's a pretty it's art. It's subjective, you know what I mean? Like, bro, calm down a bit. Uh, I, I always downplay everything I do. Maybe that's just me though, but I always downplay every fucking thing I do. I'm trying really hard at upplaying everything I do because, you know, YouTube gathering an audience, but in reality, I downplay everything. Like when people ask me what I do for a living, and I'm like, oh, you know, I make the most advanced X-ray machines um, that are used to make like revolutionary new microchips and stuff like that, you know. So, and they're like, "Whoa, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, uh, yeah. I mean, it's you know, it's kind of cool." Like I come off like I don't give a shit, and it's kind of because I don't give a shit, but I also know that it is kind of interesting to talk about. But maybe I think that's like all men. That's like just stereotype in men. Men just have jobs that they really enjoy, and that it's a stereotype to be like, ask a man his job, like what he likes about his job. Why I'm thinking that is because there's a scene in Futurama where um, where Fry gets attached to Amy, and they were dating, and then they break up, and Fry is stuck at a date with Amy, and the guy is like trying to take her home, and Fry's like, oh my god, somebody please send help. And then Leela sits down and is like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'll just put up the clip. But oh fuck, I forgot where we got. Fuck, I I really went on a tangent away from gambling. So originally, I started saying, yeah, I had a bit where I would invest in sports games, and it was completely random. And I really thought I'd make a lot of money. The next Super Bowl comes around, and I bet, I think it's called like a parlay. I can't remember now. It's so long ago. But when you combine a bet on top of a bet, it's a parlay. So you can bet that this team is going to win. They're going to score within this range of points. They're and this specific guy is going to run this many yards, and this specific guy is going to make this many touchdowns. You know, it's just very specific stuff, but you are betting that every single one happens. And when you do that, your bet gets multiplied by like a ton based on the chances of those things happening being multiplied together. So I think I bet like $15, which I felt like was a lot because of how poor I am. And I could have won 1,000 and like $1,400. And for me, that was like, that's life changing money. You're just, you're, it's fascinating. You're just like, oh my God, like, what if that happens? That would be so exciting. And I think that's where gambling comes in. That's just what gambling is. Uh, and I ended up winning that the certain team would win. I got that the one person would run this many yards. I got that, I got all of it besides one. And so I lost it. I was like, fuck me. Only if like this specific thing happened. Like, God, wow, would that have been amazing? And I think it was just something like this specific person scored like this amount of points, and they ended up betting more points than I was guessing like a specific small range, and he bet more than that range. And I was like, oh, like, but just the next tier up in range. And you're like, oh boy. Ooh, I could have won so much money. Also, what am I doing? Jesus Christ, is this awful? It's like the DeLorean went off. Maybe I just leave this here, but catch it on fire. I kind of like that. Maybe, let's see here. How's this looking? My jetpack doesn't make a noise no more. Anyone else notice that? It's kind of weird. I don't really like how it's completely straight. Maybe we loop it around here. Yeah, let's loop it around from here. Or maybe the tree again. We could loop it around in here. Yeah, let's do that, but make it look real nice, like this. Make it like Stardew Valley. I've learned so much about decorating from Stardew Valley, I think. Like the 2-bit pixel way of looking at this, like if I'm looking at Minecraft top down, makes this so much easier to make look amazing. See? Because now when we run across, it'll look cooler. It'll look more uniform. Yeah, make it look like a little dick. Put 2 blocks and then a lot of blocks between them. I wonder if we're ever going to run out of... Do we have any more ebony wood? I sure hope so. That would be a darn shame if I wasted all of that. Do I have any more dirt? We got a lot of dirt now. That's good. A lot of dirt. This is fun. I'm not sure how much editing I'm going to do about this, though. I know that future me is going to hate this, but now me is loving every single second of this. So I'm just going to keep going until I feel like not going. Where we are going to have to build little houseies and stuff. This could definitely be something here. Like this just whole area we're just going to assume is now a house. So we're going to put a bunch of netherrack in it for future me to remember, just in case I forget. Man. I mean, I guess we just need to get started in the magic first and then start building houses. Right now I'm just building a path. A path. A path. A path. A path. A path. You might be asking me, why are you doing this? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know why I'm making it so small, but I kind of like it. I think it's future proofing. I think that's all I'm doing. Is I'm saving this. It's like, you know what I'm doing? It's exactly like how New York people planned Central Park. I'm just starting by saying this is Central Park. You can't build anything here. It is forever Central Park, and it will always be like that. That's exactly what I'm doing here. There's absolutely no difference. And if you find a difference, then please go down in the YouTube comments and write, "Dear user, I do not really care for the way you talk about me," and send. And I'll be like, it's good that they're repeating exactly what I think right there, just like that. Yeah, I really don't care what they think. I really don't care what they think about me. Let's see here. That's pure bluffing sarcasm, by the way. Nobody ever take that seriously. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. See, that... I've been rambling for so long. That, kids, is marijuana. Is overconfidence because everyone wants to be confident, and then self-doubt because everyone on the internet is really judgmental and terrible. So many people are just terrible for no reason, and you're just like, why? But I'm too curious. I'm doing better at not being curious, and I think that's helped a lot, to be honest. Just live life to the fullest. Be free, bitch. But then you get branded as a hippie. And you know what? Maybe I am a hippie. Not politically, but I'm otherwise, sure. Kind of, yeah, probably.